On one side, you get intuition. The other side, it lands in the intellect, intuitive knowledge. The other side, intellectual knowledge lands in the intellect. In the process, there is confusion. Jnana is a process of separating these two.
So we are saying, what you are saying is intellect is a bridge. Intellectual knowledge of the objects of the world appears in the intellect, and intuitive knowledge of self appears in the intellect. So they are getting mixed up. Intellect is a mixture, is confusion created. So you have to understand.
From confusion to clarity.
Confusion to clarity. See, these are all names. Okay. You are actually objective world, mind, intellect, intuitive knowledge, all these things are confusing. You simply understand from Brahman point of view. So from this, in Jiva point of view, it's a lot of names, buzzword, because Jiva is full of names. So from Brahman point of view, understand. Okay. Brahman is Satyadarshan Swarupi, non-dual, existential conscious bliss. He is not even aware that he is existing. The moment you are becoming aware that you are existing, the intuitive knowledge appears. Right? Brahman, in a sense, starts dreaming that I am existing. Others, he is not even dreaming. That's why Narayana is seen as, shown as resting in sleep. He becomes aware of his existence. Now, what is happening when you become aware of existence? Existence is objectified. If you're not anything objectified, only you become aware of that. Otherwise, your awareness itself, then there's no separation. Right? So suppose I become aware of my nose, then nose becomes object. But when I'm speaking to you, I'm not aware of my nose. Nose becomes subject. So Brahman, the existence of the Brahman becomes objectified by Chit, consciousness. So consciousness is called Lakshmi. Satchidananda is called Narayana, Parabrahma. Parabrahma is in deep sleep, resting. He is no longer aware of his existence. The moment he becomes aware of his existence, Brahmaji is born. Brahmaji is the universal mind, universal intellects. It's called Mahat Tattva, cosmic intelligence. So now, what is the difference between Narayana and Brahmaji? Narayana is not aware of anything, not even aware of himself. Because the moment he becomes aware of himself, Brahmaji is born. So what is happening is one aspect of you, you objectify. So for example, I'm talking to you. I'm not even aware of my nose. Okay. So the subject, nose has become one with the subject. But the moment I become aware of the nose, oh, I have a nose, I become aware of the subject. So Narayana becomes aware of his existence. Who becomes aware of his existence? The consciousness aspect of Narayana becomes aware of his existence. He becomes aware of. Before that, his awareness is. In awareness is, there's no duality. Aware, and where can be the duality? There's only Brahman. So then awareness is, a concept arises, a thought arises. I am aware. The first intuitive thought, that's called I am. So first intuitive thought. Now, intellect was there, thought came, no. Intellect and thought appear together. I am feeling appear together, that becomes Brahmaji, universal mind. Don't try to separate out that. I'm telling you for concept is separate out. The I am intuitive knowledge appears as Brahmaji. Are you getting what I'm saying? That is the universal intellect. Now, what is the Brahmaji now? The consciousness becoming aware of existence. Chit becoming aware of existence. Because Chit, consciousness, has three powers. Ichha Shakti, Dhan Shakti, Kriya Shakti. That's why it's called Chiti. Chit becomes aware of, because of Chiti, Chit Shakti. So Parabrahma Narayana becomes aware of himself. The creation starts in the form of Brahmaji. But at the same time, nothing has happened to Parabrahma Narayana. He's already still sleeping. He's retired. Brahmaji is born now. He is in motion. So that means it's like a dreaming. Maya is the dream of cosmic consciousness. So Brahmaji becomes universal intellect. All of our intellect put together is Brahmaji. Now, intellect alone is there. Pure intellect is Sat, Sattva. Sattva is nothing but Sat. Sat objectified is Sattva. Okay. In Sattva Guna, Rajoguna comes. Now Rajoguna don't start thinking. Concepts will start coming. Oh, this can be there, that can be there, this can be there, that can be there. It's called Rajoguna. What do you call it? I mean, Vichara is next word. I'm saying concepts will arise in consciousness. So that consciousness, the concepts are called mind, universal mind. Universal intellect. Now, universal mind is different from universal intellect? No. Universal intellect has concepts called universal mind. When you start using mind, you start using mind as a separate entity. In that mind, the people, mountain, rivers are appearing as concepts. In Brahmaji mind, there are concepts. Okay. The Brahmaji's mind reflects in you as Chidabhasa. And then for you, subject-object duality becomes real. For you, what is called subject-object duality is nothing but concepts in Brahmaji's mind. Brahmaji is nothing but an idea in Narayana. And what is there is only Narayana. So if you go from Jiva point of view to Brahman point of view, you start saying concept, intellectual knowledge is getting mixed with intuitive knowledge. Then I'm to separate out and find Brahman. From Brahman point of view, there's only ideas and concepts. Intellect is an idea, mind is an idea. Did I answer your question?
So all that is required is instead of being aware of, you should be awareness.
So aware of is the problem. Aware is the reality.
Very clear. What we think of as a strength is actually what is holding you back.
What you think of is awareness of. And you can be aware of only unreal because only Brahman is there. I'm saying you are able to see a table, chair, everything is fine. For transaction purpose is fine. Right? But in reality, table, chair, everything is Brahman only, non-dual only. Awareness of to awareness is the journey.
So actually, Prabhuji, then from Brahman perspective to understand that is fine, but from a seeker's perspective, I have to take the Jiva's perspective only.
You don't have to take Jiva's perspective. When a guru is there, just straight away take Brahman's perspective.
No, I have to listen to what you say. And then say,
Somewhere you have to decide. Somewhere you have to decide. I have to change to my Brahman's perspective. That is the meaning of Aham Brahmasmi.
Correct. But then even to listen to your teaching, I have to take, if it has to apply in this life, I have to apply this perspective.
So you are saying Jiva perspective I have to apply, and then I have to get Brahman perspective.
Apply the teaching because the teaching is for
So,
Jivatma.
So no, teaching is for Jivatma, but who are you as Brahman? You are Brahmatma.
That part.
Okay. Right. So, but the whole teaching is going to remove Brahma illusion.
I am Brahmatma for me.
I'll tell you. As long as you don't have a Sadguru, you are stuck in Jivatma. You are stuck as a body mind complex. Sadguru give you clarity. You are not Jivatma. You are not body mind complex. You are Brahman. Somewhere you have to decide, get a clarity that I am Brahman, and you have to switch over a viewpoint from Jivatma to Brahmatma. Okay. So it's like you can have courtship before marriage. Many days or many months or many years you can have courtship. But one day you have to decide to marry. One day you have to decide, I will take a Brahmatma viewpoint. You have to flip your viewpoint.
Boyfriend and
You can-
even a rock is not aware of.
Rock appears in the awareness of Brahman. Okay. So rock doesn't have the ability to become aware of something. Rock has a rudimentary sense of subtle body, and subtle body is there. So this subtle sense of I exist is there in rock.
It's still there.
Okay. So we'll break for 15 minutes lunch, coffee. I don't know, it may be lunchtime also. Okay. So we'll join back at 12:45. Okay, everybody.